Our team have chosen to introduce an Autumn/Winter 16 unisex range for children of the Little White Company ages 2 to 6. Data from Verdict indicates that children's wear has risen by 518 million in the past 5 years, which shows us that this market is continuing to grow.
However, the continued dominance of supermarkets and the focus on low pricing has hindered the value growth in the sector.
The growth in the last 5 years has been driven by a strong gifting market. The White Company only offer gifting for babies 0 to 3 and children's nightwear ranges, so we propose the implementation of gifting within casual wear for ages 2 to 6.
The White Company are a middle market retailer, so in order to justify our higher price point, the sets will include a keepsake item alongside a clothing item as an incentive for the buyer to purchase the product. We have chosen to create a unisex range as it expands the customer base targeted with the collection. Research on Mintel also showed that 2/5 of parents agree that children's clothing should be less gender specific. Competitor M&S have also been heavily criticised for their boys-only dinosaur-themed collection, proving that gender-specific collections are unsuccessful in contemporary kidswear markets.
From looking at the White Company's market situation, we have been able to see the different consumers that reflect upon the brand. We found that the majority of people shopping buying children's wear at the White Company will not necessarily be the biological parent. One of their main customers that we will be focusing on will be the parent's friend due to the emphasis on premium-based giftware. Both of these consumers will be on a salary of at least $50,000, meaning that they will have the disposable income which is needed to shop within the brand. According to Mintel, the typical consumer falls within the affluent professional market. The final consumer we looked at were the grandparents. These will have built up good savings, enabling them to buy gifts for their grandchildren.
When looking at the trends for Autumn/Winter 16, research showed the key colours reflected gender-neutral palettes of forest green and lumberjack red, teamed together to create a forest feel paired with natural fabrics.
The brand's current kidswear themes manifest playful notions of circus attire amongst pirate and sailor looks. The introduction of a woodland adventures will bring sea-like images to land with a mysterious and light-hearted autumnal look. Their Autumn/Winter 14 Christmas campaign featured reindeer prints which can be built upon. With the launch of this range, forest characteristics will continue and maintain a minimalistic feel that remains true to the brand's aesthetic.
When looking at past campaigns, brands have ventured into the forest with Zara Kids that feature a simple woodland shoot. Zara is a middle market retailer with a similar price point, so they are a direct competitor of the Little White Company.
When looking at trending items for Autumn/Winter 16, we decided on the following product options. A choice of shorter long sleeve tops and statement or drop crotch leggings, which are our key value items.
We will also be offering a boiler suit in one style and dungarees in one colour. We have chosen these items because they are not offered for the ages 3 to 6, and the dungarees from Spring/Summer 15 are the best sellers. The prints, fabrics and palette have been carefully chosen to represent the woodland theme.
As our research showed that premium gifting remains relatively untapped in the children's wear market, we have chosen to introduce a keepsake item in collation with 2 range items as an incentive to buy from the collection and increase the customer's basket spend.
An analysis of competitor gifting narrowed our choice to being a paint print frame, a silver tooth tin with metallic teddy bear features, and an oversized White Company teddy bear.
The keepsake items will be sourced from the White Company's existing suppliers and have been chosen as they are the most appropriate for our age range.
This will be a price range from £12 to £16 and the gift set total at £40.
We looked at a variety of different suppliers within the Taiki region. We found that the most reliable source for resourcing these different fabrics and components was through the site Alibaba.com. Through thorough research, it was apparent that it is cheaper to source and manufacture from China. However, with the White Company being a middle market retailer, our team wanted to reflect upon the company's principles by focusing on quality rather than price. Our chosen supplier focuses on high quality production and sustainability across the global market. The company are renowned for its organic textile production, which is something of great importance to the White Company. We also found out how much it would cost of the embellishments, including buttons and zips.
Raw materials that were researched for the collection were all natural protein fibres that included cotton, wool, silk, cashmere and linen. The reason for using a natural protein fibre is because it is less toxic than synthetic fibres, which will be less harmful towards children. We looked at super omniphobic fabric, as this new service can repel almost any liquid, even the most difficult. We decided not to use this fabric because the fabrication of such surfaces has often involved complex or an expensive process. When deciding the cost, we settled with the minimum and maximum price of £12 to £26 for the new collection and £40 for the actual gift set that includes 2 items and a keepsake, without the boiler suit and dungaree put together. We use these prices because they were competitively priced and fits in with the White Company's current pricing. Whilst looking at the costs, we also looked at the competitive price structure. As a mid-market affordable brand selling luxurious and aspirational products, the White Company stands alongside high street competitors such as Boden, John Lewis, Asda, Sainsbury's, Next, Zara and Mamas and Papas. To find the White Company's profit for our target margin, we conducted primary research by contacting their head office to see if we could gather any financial information, but as they are a private limited company, the buyer we spoke to wouldn't classify that information with us. Taking this into account, we decided to look at John Lewis's profit margin. The target margin that was estimated for our collection was 75%. Reason being that from the research that was carried out, we found that John Lewis's profit margin was 89.5%. As they are a bigger retailer, they will make more profit, so it is assumed that our collection will make a similar level.
In order to find an appropriate country of origin for the proposed range, primary research was conducted. We looked at the White Company and competitor John Lewis's current ranges for 2 to 6 year olds to see where and what the products were made of. In both stores, almost every product was 100% cotton. In the White Company, products were mainly made in Turkey, with some coming from China. John Lewis's products were all made in either India and China. Following on from trend research, we looked into appropriate countries to source cotton, silk and wool, as we wanted to gain knowledge on all 3 fabrics before we chose one. With this and the primary research in mind, we decided to use 100% cotton sourced from Turkey, as their cotton industry is well established and of high quality that would meet the White Company and the customer standard. When pricing items, we researched similar products from competitors. From this, we defined our selling prices. These prices fit in with the White Company's current pricing strategy and sits in between competitors Boden, who are at the top end, and John Lewis, who are slightly cheaper. Our target margin is 75%, therefore from this our maximum cost price could be worked out. We've estimated that the range and gift sets will peak over Christmas, therefore a false reduction strategy will be implemented. August to November the gift sets will be £40, and then from November to January will be reduced to £30, therefore the consumer will feel as though they are getting a reduction. As the range is autumn-winter, it will be sold between August to January, a selling duration of 25 weeks. There are 40 stores, and we are predicting to sell 1 gift set per store per week for the entire selling duration, meaning we would sell 2,000 products, as there is 2 products in each gift set on average.
The White Company currently has 52 stores around the world. However, our team are primarily focused on distributing to the 40 stores within the UK. The remaining stores are located in the Middle East, so it will be a struggle to cater an autumn-winter range for these countries due to the difference in seasons as well as current conflicts taking place near the region. From research gathered on children's clothing measurements, a metre was a reasonable amount of fabric to use per garment style, excluding the dungarees and boiler suits, which need slightly more at 3 metres. Although this is a brief estimation of fabric, any leftover cotton will cover any damages made within the manufacturing process. A supplier known as Hairboy Orme is based in Istanbul, selling 100% cotton as little as £1.3 a metre for plain and dyed fabric. Their partner manufacturer, where the name could not be disclosed, offer embellishments such as buttons from 60p and zips from 80p, as well as producing the actual garments. They offer a 30-day lead time, so it would need to be ordered within spring and summer for it to be delivered for the autumn-winter period. The costing of every product to be stocked in all sizes across 40 stores over a 25-week period will total £138,280 to create, excluding freight costs. Our estimation is to sell at least 1 gift box a week. However, we cannot pinpoint and predict what size it will sell in, so ordering at least 1 of every size covering the 10 types of garment style per week is more safe and realistic. This means that there will be extra stock left over every week. However, the White Company are known to excel during Christmas and the January sales, so it is more than likely that the entire stock will sell. Selling the whole stock over the 6-month period between August and January will generate a total sum of £288,000, an approximate gross profit of £149,720, with a profit margin of 60% for the first order alone. This is an estimation of the items being sold individually, but since the consumer has a choice to order the garments in a gift set, a further increase in profit can be acquired for the collection and the store itself. Detailed freight costs are yet to be discussed with the team. However, shipping approximately 40,000 items of children's clothing will more than likely fit in a 10 cubic metre cargo, according to Transportation Organisation DFS. It will cost £395 to ship to the UK from Turkey, taking around 7 days to deliver from the flight date. The overall budget, covering all costs within this proposition, can be placed at £140,000.